Hi everybody, welcome back to the craft room. Today's card is going to be made using this Pink Ink Designs Flamboyant Fuchsias, which I got in this sale, the Creative Expressions closing down sale. I haven't used them yet, so I'm going to use this. I've got a panel which is 4 3/4 by 6 3/4, so we'll put it on a 5 by 7 card. I think we'll just have it just over to one side on a bit of a tilt, like that. I think I'm going to stamp in VersaFine Clear and emboss with some clear, and it appears, this is an anti-static pad, it appears that YouTube has stopped creating subtitles for some of my videos, and I don't know why. I don't know whether it's a YouTube glitch or it's something I'm doing. I mean, I haven't changed anything, it's not a setting or anything, but I'm thinking it might be because I'm not chatting enough maybe at the beginning of the video to get it to kick in. So I'll have to test that. So I'm going to try and chat through this colouring rather than just stopping and concentrating, which is I tend to just go all quiet when I'm colouring, so I need to be conscious of that and see if I can get this to get some subtitles on it, because I don't always have time to manually create them. I'm not a fast typer at the best of times, and yeah, it's not, I don't particularly think it's an easy process to get the subtitles on, but if that's what I'm going to have to do, I will do that, because I did get a comment saying it would be nice if these had some closed captions on for the hearing impaired, and I absolutely agree with that. So please know that I am working on that. So let's get some embossing powder on this one. I pulled out some colours, and I like doing these, the colours that I remember from my granny's garden, which is pink and purple. But for the greens, I've got G7, G8 and G2. For the pinks, I've got R9, RB300 and RB320. And for the purples, I've got V210, V60 and V50. So I think we'll start off with the purples. And this is where I need to talk a bit more rather than going quiet. So we're looking at doing the dark ones where two pieces overlap, or one's on top of the other. So with this is the underneath, and this is the top of this bottom part of the flower. So we're going to be darker in here, because that's going to be in shade, and then where these join, it's going to be darker as well. So and then over the top of what you've already done with the next colour, just to lighten it up a little bit and blend it in. Leaving a little bit for highlights. I've done that the wrong way around. Never mind, let's just do that again. I'm just going over the top because I did the lightest one when I should have done the mid-tone. And then light one on there. And then if you think that some of it's been sort of bleached out, because the lighter colours will bleach out the darker colours, some more than others, just go back in and put the dark back in again. Let's see if I've got an even darker one than that. Pull out an R17. See if we can get that a bit darker. You'll notice it more on the next one. So we're going to be darker in here, underneath there, up in there, where these folds are. Just realised I've done that part of that the wrong colour, but never mind. There we go, let's just do a bit of pink so that I don't get so confused. So, darkest one. And over. I keep getting my darks and lights mixed up, don't I? That's the darkest one. And then this bit. They're quite dark. So that piece there is one of these, I think. So I think we need a darker one. Try a bit of R8, I think. Okay, I think I've got the colours that I like. So let's do this leaf here. So dark where it's overlapping. It's going to be quite a dark leaf anyway because it's right at the back. Okay, that's just danglies, so let's do the underneath piece of this one. So dark there, dark there. That's a fold, so I still keep going quiet, don't I? Hopefully I've burbled enough to get the subtitles to start, but we'll see. It took a while for me to get my colours right, but that's fine. Right, so now I'm just going to go purple until I've finished them, and then we'll do the pink and then the green. And there's just these ones. Put shade on the bottom. Don't know where they're. I think they're leaves. They've been coloured in on the packaging as leaves. So. So on these leaves, I'm going to do the dark at the base. And just do a little bit of flicking up. And we'll do a bit at that end and a bit at that end, the darkest one. Dark where that's overlapping that. Okay. This has got a bit of a fluffy end, so I'm going to turn that round if I can. I did buy some new nibs for these. They've been out of stock for a while. So I haven't done this before, but I'm not really an instruction person. Grab hold, pull it out, push it one in. So grab hold, pull it out. And we're not going to do a new nib yet. We're going to do a switcheroo like that. There we go. As easy as that. Let's see if that's a little bit better. So we're going to do some highlighting. So I've got a with love and a happy birthday, both of which I printed and they've been foiled, I think. Yeah, so they're a bit shiny to match the embossing on there. I think we'll go with the with love, and I will put a piece of black around that. just to tie it all in. That's going to cover up my shoddy colour in there. I might pop that up on a piece of foam, I think, and then we can put some embellishments on. So I couldn't find anything that matched, so we're just going to go with the clear bubbles on there. So there's today's card, coming up to 55 minutes. And we'll see whether YouTube decides to put some subtitles on or not. Hopefully it does. If not, I'll put them on, but they might not be there immediately. So I apologise for that, but we can only do what we can do. So anyway, that's it for this time. Thank you so much for watching. I'll catch you next time. Okay, bye.